just give it 2 minutes here, okay?
Okay, sure.
I'll just mark.
Okay. Actually, 5 minutes.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you might have heard about DevOps, right?
Yes. Yeah, a little bit.
So can you tell me what is that you heard and what is that you understand about it?
It is about giving feedback and improving the for the customers and the one who are using it. I just saw an introduction video of it today.
Okay.
So
Anything
it's about
else?
development and operations.
Okay.
That's it. I just saw the introduction. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So anything else from the other guys before I go ahead?
Yeah, actually, I didn't heard anything about it. You can go on.
Okay. All right. A quick short introduction about DevOps is okay.
Okay.
There are several statements that I would write down over here. This one alone is not what DevOps. This is one of the statements about DevOps. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So it is a culture of automation. Okay? Both in development area and in operations area, there are so many manual tasks. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So in development area, things like integration, okay, deployment, okay, build, all of these things are manual tasks, which was like somebody has to sit and execute something to start off to trigger the total steps that they are doing. Okay.
Okay.
Let me tell over here. Under development, integration, deployment, okay, build, all of these things for manual tasks. Okay. These things have to be automated. Writing the code is neglectable.
Okay. So we have to write a code and
So apart from writing the code, there are few things like automating the tasks. These are routine tasks. Okay. Integration is, what does integration mean is making sure that more than one functionality, okay, if application has more than one functionality, they will obviously will have, okay, making sure that all of that thing is integrated into a single code so that it will all work together. Okay.
okay. Okay.
For example, if your mobile, if they say that your mobile is used only for listening music and not making calls, or making calls and not listening music, okay, making calls is one functionality, playing music is a different functionality in the mobile.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So these two have to be integrated. Okay? In a development area, one will few team members will work on building the functionality of making the calls, and other team members will be working on building the functionality of playing music continuously, right? So finally they might be working perfect individually, okay? But when you put them together into a single phone as a single code, okay, it should work.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, got it.
So there are several things like it's. I just gave you a layman example. Okay, small example I've given. You might have multiple functionalities. You will have Bluetooth in a phone. You'll have WhatsApp connecting to internet, radio, and all of this stuff. So this is just a layman example, and because you will understand the terminology about mobile, you use it on a daily basis. That's the reason I told you about mobile. There is nothing that we'll be doing in the mobile about the mobile in our training session. Okay. Deployment. When these two are integrated, okay. For example, in version 1, you released a software which can make calls. Okay. You released one functionality. Okay. After a few months, you did a new new functionality which is play music. Okay. Now you have integrated them. Okay. Integration alone is not enough. You need to deploy it, which is you need to release it to the market, right?
Yeah.
Later, after 3 months, you build some other option. You will integrate. Integration is successful. You need to deploy it. You need to release it to the market, right? So that is about deployment. Okay. And build is it works on the raw code. Okay, the code that you have written. It can be on Java, Python, PHP, whatever it is, .NET, whatever it is, and you actually bring it all together into a single package, something like that. Okay. if there are any dependencies for that particular code, all of those things will be resolved and kind of stuff like that. Okay.
Okay.
So these are some regular tasks. Okay. Integration will be happening every few months or a few weeks based on the build cycles. Okay. Apart from the development. Okay. Deployment will be happening. Okay. And build also will be happening. Right.
Yeah.
So these things should be automated. That's what DevOps is going to do. Right. So that is one area
Okay.
for development. When I'm talking about operations, in other words, it is support, in infrastructure area. Okay. You have several things to automate. Okay. Do you know VMware Workstation?
No.
Do you know how the virtualization works? The basic stuff. Create a virtual machine, anything like that.
Yeah, we
No,
can
I have
run
no.
several softwares in the same OS. VMware.
Sorry.
We can run several OS in the same system by using VMware.
Right. Did you install it on your laptop, or did you try to create a virtual machine and check about it?
Yeah, a few years back I used to run 2 OS in my laptop
Perfect.
by using VMware.
Perfect. So you need to create virtual machines, right?
Okay.
Right. So that process should be automated. Okay.
Okay.
Providing development environment okay development environment uh, automatically, right? Automating backups, uh, automating uh, system maintenance and configuration. Here I'm talking about 500 plus servers minimum.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not talking about one system, two system. When you have to automate several things.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Can you quickly tell me this thing? Which software did you install recently on your laptop?
VMware?
VMware. Okay. I think Mirza doesn't know about that particular software. So let me take a simple layman example again. Do you all use VLC player?
Yeah.
Yeah, we use it.
Okay. Okay. So now I'll give Mirza a responsibility that he should. How many people are staying in your house?
3 people.
3 people. Let's assume that none of them have VLC player installed on their laptops. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have given Mirza a responsibility of installing VLC player on each one of the laptop. Mirza, can you
Okay.
please quickly tell me what are the steps that you will do? I mean, I don't want hardcore select this option. General.
First of all, we have to download it. we have to get the software. Then after we have to run the source file.
Okay.
After that, we have to follow the instructions as shown on the screen.
Okay.
And then according to our requirements, we have to install the player.
Okay, it is completed. Next.
After that, we can use it for any kind of watching music, for playing music or watching movies, like anything videos.
No, what I'm saying is the assignment is you have to do it on all the 3 laptops.
Okay, through one system.
No. Regular in general.
Okay, on we have to download or we have to transfer file through to each system, and then we have to follow the same steps.
Right? Perfect. I'll give you 100 systems. What will you do?
In 100 systems means it's very hard. It's very hard to get all those and install, and it will take more time and to install each in each system. So if we install in a server, everybody can use that.
Right? Perfect. Makes sense.
Right.
Okay. So if you install on a server, be it 100 systems or 10,000 systems, it is okay.
Yeah.
You can still do it.
Yeah.
In VLC software, okay,
Okay.
the only steps that you will do is select the location where you want to install it.
Yeah.
Right? There is no configuration that you are doing.
Yeah.
Configuration like this is your IP address, this is your port number, okay? This is your configuration file, like this is your service. You're not doing any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Now imagine the same things have to be done on servers. Actually, Mirza has given a very wise advice that we should do it from a server or from a centralized location, right? The same thing we will have to do for servers, where we have to manage not VLC but enterprise applications and infrastructure applications, which has configuration file. You cannot just do next and finish for those applications.
Yeah.
There is a configuration file for it, service for it, and lot of things related to it, and you need to manage all of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I know how to build an application through Java.
Oh, that's great. Right? You definitely understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I know how to. We have to build and deploy it.
Yeah. So
into server.
yeah. So in operations area, the point at this now that I'm covering is automate system maintenance and configurations. Minimum 500 servers. I mean, it can be less. Generally, 500 servers is like you're working in a small company.
Yeah.
Any big companies will have thousands of servers.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to maintain all of them. Okay, you need to automate. So if something happens, you will not go to that particular server which is in data center, or you will not connect to it from a remote location and start doing download package, install package. You will not do all that stuff. If that is how you have to do it, if you have to configure say 5,000 servers, you will do 1 year and you will die in the data center only.
Yeah.
Doing that stuff. Right? So you need to automate. How do you automate all of that stuff? We will see. Okay?
Okay.
Second thing. First thing that what we have learned is it is a culture of automation. Trust me, this is what the future is going to be. Okay.
Okay.
You already know like in US, there are these new trucks, if you remember,
Okay.
which are being, they have an autopilot option. Do you know that?
Yeah, autopilot option for flights. There is an option.
For not for the flights. Now they have come down to the huge trucks. Mercedes
Yeah,
is
yeah,
already
yeah, yeah.
Mercedes is
Even the latest
already implemented it.
BMW, yeah, BMW A8 series, it is fully automated. There is no need of driver to drive it.
Yeah. So okay. So
Okay.
what? See, the automation is just not in software. It is everywhere, right?
Yeah.
You facts. Another very simple and layman example. Next time you remember, you come across this, see the trucks, you should remember this is what the future is going to be. Okay.
Okay.
Do you all know how to drive a car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Right? Have you
Yeah.
driven car in India?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
You drove a car in India.
Yeah.
You drove a car in US also, right? I hope
Yeah.
you all took your driving licenses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
tell me what is the difference between the cars that we have over here and over there?
In India, it is right hand, and here it is left hand.
Okay.
Uh,
And uh, do you mean the difference between the driving in India and the US?
No, no, the cars.
The cars, yeah. In India, we have gears, and here it is automatic.
Perfect. Which one do you like?
I like gear system, but actually, it's easy to drive here. Yeah, everybody can drive. So actually, it's as per public view, everybody likes automatic.
Right?
Yeah.
So I mean, let's not get into in-depth why automated cars are not coming to India. Okay, that's a
Okay.
different story. But in recent time, in last 1-2 years, we've seen few automated cars like Celerio
Yeah. Yeah.
in India, Maruti Celerio, and what was that? Santro. Is it Santro? Yeah, Santro also
Santro.
has released. Santro has also released automated. Ertiga also has given all of those things. To be very
Yeah.
frank, as a person who drives to work every day to office, okay. Actually, I have a CBZ, but I use my
Okay.
wife's bike, which is Dio.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. A small, for example, there is a difference between the scooty and a bike.
Right. See,
Yeah.
basically, if when you're in traffic, even if my office is just like 4 kilometers away from the location where I'm staying, all right, it takes almost like 20 to 25 minutes for me to drive to office, which means
Yeah.
I'm driving every kilometer for 5 minutes. Imagine the
Yeah.
traffic. I currently I'm living in Bangalore. Okay,
okay.
so
Okay.
so for me when I'm using a CBZ, every time I stop, I have to switch the gates. A lot of work. I'll have to keep holding the what is that? The clutch for a while. My
Yeah.
fingers are hurting, and all of these things. Now, ever since I started using my wife's bike, which is Dio, there is nothing I'm doing. I'm even talking on phone also in between.
Yeah.
Right? I you just go brake. There is no brake, no gear system in it. Okay.
Just you need to accelerate it. That's it.
Accelerator, right?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
the advantage of it? In city, nobody drives more than 60 kilometers per
More
hour.
than 6
First thing,
seconds. Yeah.
right? Especially in traffic, there is no problem, right? The same thing also, even when I drive the car, sometimes driving a car for 1 hour in city is more tiresome than driving the car on
Yeah,
highway,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You have to keep
yeah.
holding the clutch, you'll have to keep changing the gears, you're just going in first gear and second gear, right? But if
And
you
we need to
use,
concentrate while riding.
yeah, right? So if you use an automated car, you don't have to worry about switching all of those things.
Yeah,
You do the accelerator or brake,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Sometime down the line, I believe it will hit the Indian market also. I hope all the gear cars will go away, right? It will happen
yeah,
because
yeah,
people want easy stuff.
yeah.
The other reason why automated cars are not coming in India is like these people are charging another 1.5 lakh extra for the automated car.
Automated. And also the
Right?
mileage problem, mileage
The petrol cost is high, the mileage is low, right?
low. Yeah, yeah,
Right, when it is in US, the gas charge is like hardly like in Indian rupees, according to Indian rupees, it's hardly like 35 rupees or 32
no, no,
rupees.
no, 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 no. It's also some around 65.
What? Yeah, last time I was there, it was at that price. I mean, I don't remember now if it has increased or not.
Yeah, yeah. Now I used 4 gallon, 1 gallon of gas for $4.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost 60, 60 more. I think it's more than in India, as per liter if you convert.
I think at this point of time, it is something like this, but last year when I was there, the price was very low.
Yeah, it varies from state to state. Yeah, that depends
Okay.
on. Yeah.
Okay. By the way, I was in Chicago when I was
Oh,
there.
okay.
So it was
We
same
are
state, same area at
we are
least.
also from Chicago.
Okay. I was in Schaumburg area.
We are also from Schaumburg. We are listening from Schaumburg only.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. All right. So coming back to the story,
Okay.
we're talking about the automation culture is going to hit every area. Okay.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you once the reason is when things are automated, the chance of human error is less. Okay. People
Yeah.
can concentrate on other things. Their creativity will increase. Okay. Right.
Okay.
And all of
Yeah.
those kind of stuff. The second thing is it is a bridge between what is it? The bridge between developers and operations. I'll give you one layman example again.
Okay.
Okay. Which part of India are you from?
We are from Andhra.
Hyderabad.
Okay. Okay. In Andhra, if you remember the APS RTC,
Okay.
have you traveled in APS RTC buses?
Yeah. 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 Everybody will travel.
Right. So, uh, previously there was a bus driver and a bus conductor,
Yeah. Now
right?
only driver is taking a ticket and he is driving.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
is happening over there?
There
What
is
two people, yeah, what two people can do, right?
yeah, only
Sorry,
one
what
man is
one person,
doing.
yeah, one man is doing, right?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is the benefit over here for APS RTC? It doesn't
Uh,
need extra conductors. It doesn't have to pay salaries to them,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Might be if they're paying 25,000 for the driver because he is
Yeah.
doing this extra job, rather than
Yeah.
paying another 25,000 to a conductor, they will pay hardly like what 30,000 or 35,000 to this guy, which means
Yeah.
with half the price, they're getting a
Yeah.
guy who's actually doing the main job. Like
Yeah.
driving is the main job, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Conductor is like a different story altogether,
Yeah.
right? So even if there is no conductor, if the driver drives the bus, they will reach the destination. Right? Reaching the destination is important. First
Yeah.
thing. So even in software industry also, okay, companies want people who can develop and automate. Previously, they were administrators, Linux administrator, Windows administrator, and all of this stuff.
Yes.
Now, everybody is moving into automation. Write the code. Any language, you choose any language. Bash, C, C++, Python, Perl, Java. You choose any language, but I want you to automate it.
Yeah.
The advantage of automating for us as employees is like we will have exposure towards development. Okay, we can get nice opportunities to learn and to get into more of a development area. First thing. Second thing, when you in the operations area as an administrator in the operations area, okay,
Okay.
you will have exposure towards networking, servers, VMware, and all of this stuff also.
Yeah.
Okay? So basically, a DevOps engineer is a combination of a developer and an operations guy. That is what I meant when I say bridge between developers and operations.
Okay.
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 So that is about DevOps. You can read about it more. Okay.
Okay.
I just quickly want to tell you about tools. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
DevOps is not one tool. Okay. It
Okay.
is a combination of several tools, small tools. Okay. All of these tools help you to automate. Okay. They will help you to automate development area things and also operation area things.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, DevOps is a tool or it is a technology?
It is actually not a technology. The straight word anybody will tell you is culture. It is a culture. It's a culture of automation. Okay.
Okay.
Under the culture or process of automation, there are several tools which will help you to automate.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
let me explain you. For development area, there are tools like CI and CD. These are called CI and CD, which means continuous integration
And
and
continuous development.
yes, deployment.
Deployment. Okay.
Okay, this is one head. Under this, the tools are Ant, Maven, okay, Jenkins, okay.
Okay.
I'm going to put a star besides every tool that we will learn in this training. Okay.
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 There are other tools, and just like Jenkins, there are also other tools which we will not look into. You have Cucumber, Bamboo, Cruise Control. Okay, these are some of them. Okay, regular in the market. I did not work on them, so I cannot train you on those things. Okay, you have version control.
Okay.
Git is the one that we will learn. Okay.
Okay.
There are other version control systems like Subversion
Mm-hmm.
and CVS. Okay.
Okay.
These things we will not cover. We will cover only Git. Okay.
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 Okay, so
And
these tools are more useful than these others, the sub tools.
no. I mean, see, you have Windows operating system, Linux operating system, and Macintosh.
Yes.
Okay. You're using Windows. Why?
Because it is universal. I
It is
mean,
not.
no, I mean, most of the softwares they were supported by Windows operating system.
Okay. Most of the desktop softwares
Yeah,
are supported on
Windows.
Windows. Basically, Windows is graphical interface and it is easy to use.
Yeah,
Anybody uses it because it is easy to use.
yeah,
Okay. Macintosh is costly, so most people don't go for Macintosh.
yeah,
Like, I mean, few of them go. I'm not saying that they will not go, but for Indians, it is costly, right?
yeah.
Maybe if you are in US and if you are earning well, you can get a Macintosh. That's a different story, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But even
Linux,
Windows is well established. Even everybody can understand. So that's why most of the users they prefer Windows.
yeah. And another part is Linux or Unix. Nobody will even try to touch it, okay?
Yeah,
Because it is all
because
command line,
command line
okay?
operations. Yeah,
Right? But when you go into office environment, okay, in
Mm-hmm.
especially in servers area, okay,
we use Unix, right? Unix and
you will
Linux.
see 85% of the servers on Linux or Unix operating systems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, for the servers, they don't have to be user friendly, but they should be consistent. They should have performance. They should have reliability, stability, right?
Okay.
yeah.
So they use Linux systems there, Linux or Unix systems. Okay, so just like that, there are several tools for Jenkins, Cucumber, Bamboo, Cruise. Like every project will use what they know and what they want to work on, client requirement, all of those things. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so now we have virtualization. For virtualization, we have different Docker. Okay.
Okay.
Other things you might have heard, I should mention the word traditional virtualization systems is VMware. You would have heard about it, right?
Okay,
Citrix, Hyper-V for Windows,
okay,
Zen for Linux systems, and all of this. When I'm talking about the virtualization concepts, I'm going to explain all of them for you.
okay,
Okay, this is hardcore virtualization, like literally in the data centers. Okay,
okay,
Okay.
this virtualization is used for data center for development areas.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll give you a very silly example. Okay,
Yeah,
this is something like gully cricket.
Mm-hmm.
visualization.
Virtualization.
Virtualization.
This is something like gully cricket. Okay,
Okay,
this is something like T20.
okay,
What I mean is, in a gully cricket, you will not have that lengthy pitch.
Yeah, rules
You
and
will not
regulations. Yeah, we don't have
you will
rules and
not
regulations.
rules and regulations. The other part is you don't put on your gloves, your guard, your helmet.
Yeah,
What is it? The pads, the spike
yeah,
shoes, and you will not use uh, grace ball also,
Yes.
yeah.
right? But when you go over here, you should must and use those things. If you don't use, if the ball hits you in the wrong place, you're out of the game. Every game.
Yeah.
Mhm. We will just use the theme. That's it.
Sorry, what is that?
No, no. What I'm saying is, we uh, we will just use the theme instead of using OS.
Yeah. So over here, this one is for development area. In gully cricket, that is where you learn cricket, right?
Yeah.
How to spin, how to bowl, how to fight, all of those things, right? So
Okay.
this is the place where the developers will do the testing for the code, okay, on various operating systems, okay, and
Okay.
try to manage, configure, break it. Even if the vagrant box breaks, nobody cares, right?
Okay.
Once
Yeah.
all of the code is deployed and all of those options are working perfectly, that's when it will be moved to this area.
Okay.
Okay.
And there is a cost associated if you have to do something in this area, which means if you want to play cricket, forget about T20 in a corporate style. If you have to play anywhere, you will actually have to hire a ground. You have to pay like 1,000 or 2,000 rupees for the ground and all of those things, right?
Yeah.
If you want to play gully cricket, do you pay money to anybody?
No.
Right? Similarly, Vagrant and Docker are open source. Okay, there is
Okay.
no cost associated in uh, using this,
Fertilizer.
and especially they don't want to invest money in the for just for development area, right? So they will use open source over here, and then they will move into this area. Okay.
Okay.
Now, infrastructure management. I told you maintain thousands and thousands of servers. Up until here, we spoke about only development area. The tools that will help us in automating builds, deployments, integration, XYZ, right?
Yeah.
Now we are talking about operations or infrastructure area. Okay, there is something called as Puppet and Chef. Both of these tools, individual tools, okay, very
Mm-hmm.
huge tools, okay. So far, all of these things are very small and easy to learn, okay. To be very frank, we will do, sorry, one day, one day, one day, one day, 3 to 4 days, 3 days, okay. But this one over here is going to take 5 days, 5 days. Okay.
Okay.
As a part of training, for all the tools, we'll learn the architecture, installation, configuration, some example codes around the tool, and troubleshooting. You will learn all of these things. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And also, will you teach how the real-time work is going to be?
Yeah. Like generally when I'm training, I give a lot of examples. I'll tell you scenarios, how it will be in production, all of those things.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we deploy ourselves after this training?
You will be deploying through your during the training only. I'll give you assessments. You'll have to do those things.
Okay. Do we need a Python?
Script.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay, these are the things that we will learn. Okay,
Okay.
when you learn all of these things, do you become a DevOps engineer?
Okay.
I would say you'll become 30 or 40% of a DevOps engineer.
Okay.
Okay.
There is another 60 part, right?
Yeah.
What is that
Yes.
60 part is this automation, okay?
Okay.
Should sink into your head, okay?
Okay.
So one company, just like one company might use Jenkins, another company might use cruise control, another company might use Subversion.
Okay.
These are all open source tools, free tools.
Okay.
So the companies have the flexibility of using those tools, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Right? So another part which we will not do as a part of training, but you have to learn. Do you know any development language?
Yeah, I know Java.
Okay.
No.
How about you?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. They both are fresher. They are from Tripoli background.
Okay. So I would suggest learn some basic. You don't have to go into Java. Java is hardcore. You will die if you start learning now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Learn some basic scripting language, especially since we work in Linux and it uses Bash. Okay, try to learn Bash. Okay,
Okay.
Bash.
Bash or Python?
yeah, Bash.
Some people told that we must learn Python.
You must actually see. That's what I'm telling. Certain companies use certain tools, right?
Okay.
Certain companies will use certain other languages, right?
Okay.
Okay.
At this point of time, I don't want you to get into learning Python, Ruby, Java, all of that stuff. And trust me, after 1 or 2 years, you will have to learn and do it. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I'm
Actually,
saying
yeah.
that, learn any scripting language. What I would suggest, try to watch videos about C, okay, and Bash, okay,
Okay.
Okay.
C language. What should you learn on it? Basically, there is in scripting language, basically, you will have what is it called? Variables, scope for variables. Okay.
Variables, data types.
Yeah, in Bash you will not do it, you will not use any data types. In C you will use data types. You can learn, if you learn data types in C, that is good, because later when you go into Python or Ruby, that will help you a lot. Okay.
Okay.
But the least, okay, that data types is also good. You don't have to by heart them or something like that. But when someone tells you, okay, hello boss, we're having a float or we are having an integer which is not actually capturing the last 2 digits, what do you want? You should not be thinking, Bhaiya, I know only Telugu, I don't know Urdu, I don't know Oriya, I don't know what language you're talking. You should not be like that.
Okay.
You understood what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Learn
Yeah,
the basics.
Yeah,
I mean,
will
I'm
teach
talking for the rest of the guys actually.
Yeah, I will teach them. That's what I am saying.
Yeah, great. That would actually be really great. Okay.
Yeah.
So other logics you need to get. Okay. How do you write a if else statement? How do you write a case statement? Okay. How do you write a for loop?
For
How do you
loop.
write a while loop? Okay.
Yeah, loops.
Small loops.
Yeah.
This is very for while. Some of them actually also use until. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So especially these three or these loops, okay, everything actually, all of these loops actually help you to automate a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, very simple, very easy. You practice 10 or 20 examples of it. Okay, you'll understand. Okay, this is how you have to write.
Yeah.
Okay, and variable also is very important. How do you declare a variable? How do you call a variable? What is the scope of a variable? All basic, very basic stuff, easy. And trust me, once you write at least few codes on your own, you would be like, this is very easy, man. That's what you'll say.
Yeah.
And I want you to learn it in the very basic languages, which is C or Bash. Like actually Bash is built on top of C. So if you can learn C, that would be great. Hardly 1 week of time should be good enough to learn C if you study at least 3-4 hours per day, right?
Yeah, I have a little bit knowledge
Why
about it.
why am I telling this is because if you know how a if-else block is written, how a while loop is written, you will see same logic in Python, Ruby, Java, PHP, Perl, wherever you go, the
Yeah.
format is going to be the same.
Only syntax is different.
Yeah, syntaxes will be different. Okay, but the format, the way you want to express is going to be definitely the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
Right?
the skeleton is the same for everything.
Absolutely. So, in a layman language, again, if I have to tell you, if you know how to run, okay?
Okay.
If you know how to run, you can play any game, outdoor game basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can play football, you can play hockey, you can play basketball, you can play whatever running game, I don't know what, okay? You can play cricket, all of those things, except that the rules are different.
Yeah.
And the ball size is also different, that's a different one.
Okay.
Right? So what I'm telling over here is I want you to learn running. I want you to learn the very basic stuff.
Okay.
Write
Okay.
few if else and loops, all of these things. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
The reason I'm telling is if you apply for jobs as a DevOps engineer, some companies might use these tools like what? Puppet and Chef. Some might not use. There are other tools like that is called as Ansible also, that has come recently, like couple of years back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Okay. So you will see other type of automation. You cannot say when you know driving and you're driving a Mercedes, if they give you another simple Honda Civic also, you have to drive it. If they give you a truck also, you need to drive it. The driving rule is simple, right? You know, you'll have to hit the brake, you'll have to turn the steering, right? Put the signals whenever you want to take change lanes and all of these things, right?
Yes.
You cannot say, I don't know this, I was not hired for this, my job profile is not this, okay? In my previous company, you cannot tell all that stories.
Yeah. Yes.
So if you want to keep your job, you can say that if someone gives you a task to automate in Python or Ruby, for example, I'm just giving you, okay? You can always say that I have built scripts in Bash, which is Linux environment. I've never done this in Python or Ruby, but I will learn, give some time, I will learn and execute it. Okay?
Okay.
Not just saying it. If you actually don't know Bash, then it's going to be really horrible time for you.
Okay. Okay. Now, should I learn Bash or actually I'm okay. I'm good at Java, core Java.
Okay?
Do I need to learn any programming language or Java is enough for me?
Java is enough, I would say.
Okay.
But however, the Puppet and Chef will be written on Ruby.
Okay. Should I learn now the Bash? It will be benefit for me.
Actually, I would suggest first learn the tool.
Okay.
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 Mm-hmm.
I will show you how Ruby will be written and all of that stuff. Okay.
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 And if you actually build on it at a later point of time,
Okay.
you can become a good DevOps engineer, because
Okay.
every company doesn't want to use regular tools, regular stuff. They want to customize things. They want to customize the code,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So unless you, this is on a longer run, I'm telling you,
Okay.
right? I mean, at least 1 year or 2 years down the line. That's what I'm saying. So you need to, if you know one language and if you really go into hardcore in depth into Ruby or Python or Java, you will not write regular code. You will obviously write some customized code. They'll give you all those options and all of that stuff. Okay.
Okay.
And the last thing I want to tell you guys is you got to do a lot of homework.
Yeah, sure.
Homework not in sense of doing theory, but practicals.
Okay.
Okay. I'll help you. I'll give you scenarios. I'll tell you what to set up, how to set up, all of those things.
Okay.
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 You need to do a lot of homework. Trust me. I have students who ping me regularly, daily, which I'm trying to avoid, to be very frank, because I almost finished 10 plus batches for various institutes, not just for the current institute.
Okay.
People, for every batch, I had a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 3 students. Okay,
Okay.
which means last 1.5 year, I trained approximately 30 students. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
people who worked hard are surviving. Worked hard during the training, they concentrated, they did the assignments, they did their own research, they got into jobs and they are surviving.
Okay.
People who did not do their homework, who were like India, Andhra college enjoying style, attend the class, forget about what you heard, I don't care, don't do assignments, all of those things, okay? Those people are pinging me daily and they're asking silly questions, literally silly questions, like the very basics of the tools, okay?
Okay.
And they're getting tensed and hyper, saying that, sir, our job is going, we are scared, we are scared. That's the messages that I am getting. I'm trying, basically, as of now, I'm not doing any support to anybody. I'm just giving training sessions. Okay. Even when I'm directing them in a path where they can know the answer, resolution, they're still not able to do that. For example, if you don't know something, I'll tell you, go to Google and type this thing.
Okay.
You will get 2-3 links. Try open the first link.
Okay.
If I give you that, now if you message me back saying that, sir, why don't you copy paste that thing for me and send, or why don't you summarize that thing and send it to me?
That's
Tell me,
really
how should I? And people say that, sir, I read it, I didn't understand it. Can you please put it into steps in a notepad and send it to me?
That's ridiculous.
Right? And like we shouldn't say ridiculous. Probably they didn't take things serious when they were supposed to take them serious.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yes.
So I would suggest, if I want you to be serious in studying, अब तक जो भी पढ़ा है, that's a different story. अब से जो भी पढ़ना है, अब से जो भी करना है, that matters.
Okay.
తెలుగులో అయితే ఇప్పటిదాకా చదివిందంతా ఒకటి, ఇప్పటి నుంచి చదవబోయేది, that is what will make the difference. Okay?
Okay.
If you want to survive in a job, you have to do your homework. I'm not sure what your daily schedule is. I would say after the class, at least 4 to 6 hours, you sit, you practice again, and again. That's what I would say.
Okay.
And trust me, if you do like that, you will see the fruit of it when you go into a job. You will understand why I am iterating so much over here and telling you so much. When you get into a job, that's when you will understand. I understand why my trainer has told me like this. Now I am enjoying it. You would have already experienced these things. You would have remembered so many things that your mom and dad have told you, and now you will say, good that I listened to my parents, or bad that I didn't listen to my parents. Right?
Actually, I worked 10 to 12 hours a day to learn Java.
Okay.
For 3 months continuously to build and deploy an application.
That is very great. That's very good actually. So as per however your schedule allows you, okay,
Okay.
I will give you my best in training you, and I even point to resources, options where you can find answers and other scenarios. Okay, you need to practice them and go through them, and things will be in place for you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay? Any questions before we close?
Yeah, can you please guide me how to record this for even for tomorrow's class.
Okay. Right now we are organizer, right?
Yeah, I'm not organizer, I think. Are you
Oh,
seeing me as organizer?
Rakesh, right?
Yeah.
I just made you an organizer just now. Okay, Rakesh, the first thing that you need to see is everybody else is just organizer and you are the only one that is watching it on web. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone
So,
is organizer and I am watching it on web.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. So
Okay.
now that you've become an organizer, see for an option that says switch to desktop.
In my laptop, it's not showing the option in my browser.
Okay. What I
Side
want
there
to,
are side there are many options like mic, share screen, video, users, message, settings,
click on settings.
open settings.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What do you have there?
It's just showing audio general.
Okay. Your, your assignment starts from now itself. I want you to figure this out. Open Google, search for it. Okay?
Yeah,
Try to figure.
already I have downloaded from uh, App Store, from Web Store, and I installed GoToMeeting.
Okay?
There it's showing me enter your room. When I opened this GoToMeeting app,
Okay. Enter your.
enter your room. It's showing enter your room. Already I have logged in.
Okay. Try to enter on that one. I think right now you are logged into the web, right?
Okay. It's showing some. ఆప్షన్ లేదా అదేగా చెప్తాను. For both Zubair and Raghu in their laptops, it's showing option, an extra option.
Okay.
Yeah, in my screen it's not showing. That's the problem.
Give me a quick second.
Yeah. And also, can you mail this notepad what you have written to our mail
Yeah,
ID?
you will get that on daily basis.
Yeah, sure. I think you didn't introduce yourself.
Oh, sorry. I'm very sorry. This is Prashant. I've been working from past 9.5 years. In the DevOps area, I've been working from last 3 years close to. Okay. My rest of experience is in Linux.
Okay.
In past 3 years, I've been working on DevOps and even cloud. I've been writing scripts to automate stuff. I've written scripts in Bash, and also I've been using Ruby for Puppet and Chef. I work both in Puppet and Chef to write the code.
Okay. Most of the people they are saying DevOps along with AWS, it has good future.
Yeah,
Is it right?
yeah. Like basically, in cloud there is something called as, there are 3 things. You might have heard about it: infrastructure as service, platform as service,
Okay.
IaaS, PaaS, there is some other thing. There are software as a service, right?
Okay.
Right. So we will be interacting with AWS on infrastructure as service and platform as a service.
Okay. I was thinking to write certification in DevOps. How can
Sorry, what was that?
I was thinking I was trying to uh, what's that, write a certificate in DevOps. Certification.
Certification, I think only Puppet has a certification. Chef also doesn't have a certification. Actually, you don't need to do any certification.
Okay. Even in AWS also.
AWS has certification again.
Yeah. Is it good to write certification?
Yeah, it is good. It is always good. Okay, what operating system are you using right now?
Right now I'm using Windows.
Yeah, which one? Windows?
Windows 10.
Okay. I've sent you some links on web interface.
Yeah, already I opened them.
Okay. Towards the bottom of the screen, of the web interface screen, you have a red color button, right? Which is the record button.
No, I couldn't see that.
Okay. You have the mic, you have the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
When you scroll down bottom, do you see the red one now?
No. Yeah.
Do you see a
I can.
question mark there? Below the chat, you have settings. After
Yeah.
settings, you'll have 3 or 4 other options towards the complete bottom.
Yeah, that's what I am saying. After settings, there are no other options in my screen. That's what.
Okay,
For
what is the
the
browser you are using?
Chrome.
Okay.
Should I open
This,
it through Internet Explorer?
yeah,
Yeah, I will try.
I just shared you a link at which I was actually looking at.
Okay.
It says you are arrived.
Yeah. What? Where? Okay. I will.
Did you get the desktop?
No, just a minute. Yeah, actually, where you are from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Oh, you are from Hyderabad.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about timings, that it will be the same timing or the schedule will be changing.
Let's do at the same time.
I think it has been too late. It's starting at 9:30 or 9:45. So if you can do it early, it would be easy for us.
Okay. How about doing half hour early, like 9 o'clock?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Can we do it at 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
How about morning times?
Morning at what time?
Morning at what time?
Around 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So what we will do with this is like only for 1 week, we will do according to your night time. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
After 1 week, because there is another batch going in parallel with you. Okay. They will their batch will finish next week. Okay.
Okay.
After we finish that one, we will switch your training to morning time. Your morning time, which is my night time.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I opened in internet. Even in internet, it's showing the same.
Okay. Can you do a quick thing? Click on share your screen.
We can't share our screen. Oh, yeah.
Is it downloading anything?
Just a minute. Share. Yeah, I clicked on share. It's saying become the partner to start sharing your screen.
Sorry. What is that?
Uh, became uh, become the presentator to start sharing your screen.
Yeah. Do that.
Yeah, I clicked on it, but it's not showing anything.
1 quick minute. I'll make you the presenter. Did you get?
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Now I'm able to see your screen.
Yeah.
Can you scroll it to the bottom?
Yeah, that's it.
Is this the web interface?
I didn't
Okay.
understand.
Da, 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 da. Okay, I just clicked on request to access your screen.
Okay.
Can you click? Can you give permissions?
Yeah, give control.
Do you see those options now?
Yeah, now I can see.
This is the option.
Okay. What did you do?
You had a very zoomed interface.
Oh,
Let me
then
make you
why
an
did
organizer. Uh, where is the other browser? Can you open the other browser? You opened two sessions. That's the reason it is showing so much of multiple things. Okay, I think it is running on the towards the bottom. You see that flower there? Yeah, click on that. Right besides Internet Explorer. On the bottom, you have Chrome, Internet Explorer, and you have a flower. Click on it. There is something on the background. Can you minimize this thing? Go to the fifth tab there. Go to meeting. Okay, I hope I still have access to your system. So give me a quick minute. I'm going to do it for you, okay? Don't touch your mouse. Okay, you're already in desktop version. Okay. Rakesh? Hello?
hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
So you're already in desktop version. You're sharing your screen. So it is not on the browser that you're showing right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. But
You
I
have that
didn't
small prompt, right? You have that small window, right? That is talking about mic, share screen, and all of those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where should I record?
Okay. Now, when you open that window,
Okay.